There are many laws that must be enforced every day to ensure people's safety. There is also punishment for breaking one of these laws. The punishment can include a fine and possible jail time. One law that does help protect people is the speed limit. People tend to forget or ignore this law altogether, even though it does save lives. However, if drivers remember to follow the speed limit on the road they're traveling, then everyone can arrive safely to their destination. Texas is the only state in the nation where the fastest its commuters can drive is 85 miles per hour. In Texas only, Travis, Caldwell, and Guadalupe counties, the speed limit is 85 miles per hour. The speed limit for most other areas that are actually more rural areas are up to 75 miles per hour, and in more urban areas, the speed limits can vary between 70 and 65 miles per hour. Now, depending on what time of day it is and the type of vehicle you are driving, at night, usually on the interstates, you have to drive at 65 miles per hour, and then in the day, you are allowed to drive up to 80 miles per hour, depending on the max per your state. Each state has their manner of democratizing this information to its public. Most road signs show the speed limit, and it is your duty to abide to those limits. So please be mindful of the posted speed limit. One mechanism that police enforcement uses is called Doppler radar enforced areas. These areas are patrolled by officers when they feel that there are drivers that are abusing the designated driving speed limit. They will use radar guns that use something called Doppler radar that functions with a transmitter and a receiver. The transmitter will send out a radio wave and a narrow beam, and once it reaches the designated object, it will return to the receiver within the radar gun. The radar gun will then calculate the difference of space between it and the vehicle and will determine how fast that vehicle is going in miles per hour. You might not be so lucky so as to avoid receiving a traffic citation, especially if that radar gun sneaks up on you and gets you in trouble. There are options for you that you can take to help you in dealing with that traffic citation. Depending on the state, you might have the option to do defensive driving for receiving a traffic citation, in this case, a speeding citation. If you fulfill the requirements of the court, you might be eligible to dismiss your traffic citation as well as lower the fine that is associated with the ticket for ignoring the speed limit.